Hi guys, our first topic is Introduction to Human Anatomy and Physiology. At the end of learning this first topic, you should be able to define anatomy and physiology aspect. Number two, you should be able to explain basic component of anatomy. And the last one is to be able to explain basic components of physiology. Basically, anatomy and physiology are interrelated to each other. We need both to explain for that particular aspect in a human body. In short, anatomy means it is actually from Greek word meaning to cut up. In general, anatomy means the study of parts and their interrelationship. Okay? And physiology means we study the biological function particularly in human. Right, let's focus on the first part of this lesson, which is anatomy. So, anatomy meaning we study parts of the human body. Actually, the component of human body, which is organ, is developed from a small molecule or substance, which is atom and molecule where actually human cell develop from nucleus and the trillions of cell develop into tissue and more than one tissue working together to form organ, and when more than organ involved in coordinating for a biological system, then it is considered as organ system. So in human body there are 8 to 10 system that can be explained in terms of anatomy and physiology. In studying anatomy, we need to have a single language so that people can understand when we explain or when we found a new finding in our research. Okay, so for the language of anatomy, it can be divided into 4 parts. Directional terms. Okay, number one, directional terms. Number two, anatomical position and body surface. And third one is body planes and section. And the last one is body cavities. Okay, for the first one, directional terms, there are four terms that you need to understand. The first one is dorsal and ventral. Dorsals mean towards the back, ventrals means towards the front of the body. Superior and inferior. Superior means towards the head, inferior means towards the feet. Proximal and distal, that uh, relative to an attachment. For proximal, towards the point of attachment, okay, distal away from the point of attachment, while medial and lateral pertaining to the trunk or midline. Medial towards the midline and lateral away from the midline of human body. The second category of anatomy language is in terms of anatomical structure, position, and body surface. It can be divided into two. The first one is a general body region that further divided into two, axial region and also appendicular region. For axial region, it can be for example, head, neck, cervical, trunk, and thorax, and also abdomen. Appendicular region uh, is upper limb and also lower limb. Uh, the second category of language of anatomy, okay, like the first one is a general body region, and second one is surface landmark. That's directly refer to the specific organ like head, neck, thorax, abdomen, and so on. And the third one is body planes and section. It can be divided into three: sagittal, frontal, and also transverse. Sagittal means we divide the body or organ into the right and left side. Okay, and frontal we divide the body or organ into front and back, while the last one transverse meaning cross. So we divide the body and organ across the long axis. Last, for the anatomical language is body cavities. Okay, the viscera or organ, body organ are contained within distinct cavities in human body, whether it is dorsal or ventral. Dorsals it involve cranial and spinal, while ventral it involve thoracic, abdominal, pelvic, and also we got a minor cavities, i.e., oral cavity and nasal cavity. Why? As we got the general definition of physiology is we learn how body or organ function. Okay, so in human body we got cells. So this cell need to manipulate energy and matter, but we term that as metabolism. So this process is fully controlled by our gene. So as long as we got enough resources, then this can run automatically and continuously. Let's look at the level of organization. Basically, human system in human body are developed from cells. So cell are made of uh, DNA or nucleus that contain atom that form a cell. So a group of similar cell will form a body tissue, and then it developed to tissue whereby two or more different tissues working together to form an organ. For example, we got a urinary bladder. Okay, urinary bladder that will perform its function for urination, and two or more organs work closely together to perform the function of a body system. And we reach the highest level when all organ systems work uh, homogeneously together to perform the function of an independent organism. So we say human is the organism level, since we got all the system to sustain our life. In physiology, we learn how our body system try to bring or to maintain the normal function of certain parameters. For example, we have to make sure the normal range of blood sugar level in blood. We have to make sure the normal level of oxygen in human body. We have to make sure normal pH and also body water level should be at the normal level, including body temperature and blood pressure. So all these things can be achieved by the process of homeostasis. So in order to achieve the homeostasis, we need uh, these three components: receptors, control center, and also effectors. Receptors play important function to detect the any deviation for that particular parameter from the normal range and send the signal to control center, which is a brain and a spinal cord. So the information uh, will be sent to the effector to correct the deviation and then make the parameter stay in the within normal range. All organisms are perform this kind of properties. Okay, maintaining boundaries, movement, responsive to any stimulant, digestion, metabolism, either anabolism and catabolism, perform excretion, reproduction, growth, and etc. So this is part of physiology. And when we talk about physiology, we have to have learn the anatomical structure of that system. These are the list of system in human body. Okay, there are some book they combine all together the system. So we got 8 to 10 systems. So here listed 11 because it separated the muscular and skeletal system. Certain book use a muscular skeletal system. So we got 8 to 10 system in human body. I think that's all for this topic, the introductory of anatomy and physiology course. If you have any question regarding this lesson, feel free to contact me through my email. Thank you.